Hi everyone, it's Tony E from Show IP Interface Brief, and I wanted to show a problem that I'm running into as I'm trying to develop some automation scripts, some behind-the-scenes scripts. So over on the left side of the screen, I have the Chrome browser open with LogZilla. It is actively capturing some logs here, and we have my actionable message. My actionable dashboard pane here. I also, on the right side of the screen, I'm logged into the LogZilla console. So just to show you what directory I'm in var lib LogZilla scripts. Okay, and I have a couple of scripts in here. I've been working on some testing. They all have the right ownership and permissions. We're going to be working or looking at test number 4. So if we do take a look in there. This is a very simple. In fact, this is just a demo, a proof of concept, just to show something that I noticed that was a little strange. So I'm doing this in Bash, and we're just going to echo the environmental variable event message, which should be this message. Should be the environmental variable, and we're just going to dump that into a file in our current directory, into a file called file.test. Okay, so I have a trigger that I've configured. It should be our last one. OpenVPN TLS. All this is going to do, and I went through this on my blog post before. This is its name. It's going to find anything in the message that contains TLS and then any characters afterwards. It's going to mark it as actionable. That's why I'm watching that actionable dashboard. And at the bottom, I have it to execute the script test number 4. Okay, so when a message is received by LogZilla, if it has TLS in the message, this trigger should be hit and it should run the script that we specified. So let's get back to our dashboard. Take a look. Let's see if I can initiate some of that traffic. So I'm actually going to try and VPN in from my cell phone to see if we can get that traffic. All right, my VPN just connected. I just got the new messages here. Here's the 2 new ones from this time. And then here's our new notification. So that means that the event was triggered, it's sending the notification, and it should be running the script. Let's go back over to the console. And here's our new file, file test. So inside this file should be the message, the event message that came from the environmental variable. Okay, so sudo I did it already. All right, so this is the event message environmental variable string that got dumped to the file. And again, this was just a test, just to be able to see how I can begin to manipulate this data. Okay, I'm going to disconnect that, so that traffic should be finished now. Okay, I'm going to remove that file. So I'm going to do sudo rm file test. Okay, and here is, I don't know if this is a bug in LogZilla or if this feature wasn't turned on, or if there's an operational reason why we couldn't do this. But what I was looking for is, let's say I have these log messages coming in and I want to run a script on one of them. I didn't see anything in the help documentation, so I was looking for a way that I can right-click on this event, execute script, and in this case of our test, I just want to go ahead and execute that test 4. Now remember, that should just write this the environmental variable of event message to a file. So I go ahead and execute script. It says successfully sent. I go back to our screen. The file's not there. So I don't actually know if the script is being run. If it is being run, it's not creating the file. Maybe it's because it's not pulling the environmental variable. So I suspect that it's not getting the environmental variable when we right-click and do execute script. It's only getting it when it comes through a trigger. I'm going to lean on LogZilla a little bit to help explain that, and maybe we can get that feature included. That's something that I would be looking to do, as I don't necessarily want LogZilla to be executing scripts behind the scenes without my awareness. Instead, I would rather run them manually. I know that doesn't make sense in a production network where you're going to be seeing, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of events a day. But in a small environment where I actually want to be in control, I still want to be the administrator. I want to be able to right click and execute a script, something that is predefined and I know what it's going to do. If anyone could reach out to me, help clear this up, we can figure out what's going on here, or maybe there's a better way. Ultimately, this is just a test. I'm just trying to begin to manipulate some of the data so I can actually build some actionable scripts to actually take care of some things on my network. And I hope to be able to present another video with a finished product soon. Thank you all for watching. Take care.